Alright.
Yay!
Yay, it is Sunday! We didn't do our show yesterday because I wasn't feeling too good, but we're still getting it done anyways. It's good to see everyone back again. And it's like, even though it's just the beginning of the year still, like, what, we're on the 4th week, or is it 3rd week or 4th week?
I think it started like the 3rd.
Yeah.
It's the start of the
Yeah.
3rd week, man.
Yeah, 3rd week, and things have already gone crazy. Just wait until we get into today's topics. I mean, we're going to be diving into some deep stuff.
Yep.
The thing is, it's like, for me, I've been having a lot of trouble myself, but like, I'm getting through it anyways.
That's good.
It's good to see everyone here, and so anyways, how y'all guys doing today anyways?
And the usual.
Everyone here.
Oh, it's happening again.
Oh, I think, yeah, same old mistake. He keeps forgetting. But hey, Kojak, how have you been lately?
I've been okay. I've been kind of trapped. We got a lot of bad weather this way, so all the more time get stuff done inside, and the same usual jazz, lack of sleep.
Oh yeah, Boombox, how have you been today? It's been a while since.
Been doing good. Just like with Kojak, we were looking at winter storms getting out here, and I was warning people. I was like, when this stuff starts, stay off the road. People are like, why? I said, because our highway and traffic department, about 3/4 of them left because they were pushing mandates with the whole COVID thing on everybody. That's they're basically telling them, it's like, well, if you're not getting it, retire or leave.
That's bad. That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's absolutely terrible. Which reminds me, yeah, I've got a couple of friends who are in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Warren, Arkansas, and they told me that they have been getting so much damn snow. Like, why is it snowing everywhere else? Like around like the middle, Midwest or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Midwest, East, even. I mean,
I'm actually about to get some snow myself.
Weather, you got the what's that called? The slipstream. You got all these weather patterns. Well, also due to it's either El Nino, El Nina,
La
all that.
Nina.
All that type of stuff.
It's
and I hope
crazy.
and you guys out there, out there in the Midwest or East, you guys better stay safe from this. Try to stay warm, and with all this snow everywhere, it's been absolutely nuts.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I mean, with the snow that we got a couple of years back, it took people that usually drive 40 minutes. They got stuck on the highway, and they took a 40-minute drive, 8 hours to get on the highways because it was just so jammed up.
Dang.
Yeah,
I can believe that.
And that wasn't even that much. It wasn't even that much snow. It was like, I want to say almost 4 inches, but
Ouch.
it was just the whole thing is everybody decided, oh, the traffic department's going to take care of it. It'll be fine. And might as well say now, next time if we get hit with something like that, it'll be like a 16-hour drive.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I don't even know. I think I heard that. I don't know if it's really true or not, that California might even get snow even. It's part of it.
They have gotten snow in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Once in a while.
Yeah, but that's a rare occasion, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't stick around too long,
Yeah.
No, but of
It
course,
doesn't
I'm in the one state where it never snows.
Hey, you never know. If the climate keeps getting weirder and weirder, it might.
You know what? When it snows in Hawaii, that means... When that finally happens, that means hell's gonna freeze over. Let's just put it that way. When hell freezes over, then it's gonna happen. But it's not gonna happen anytime soon.
You might as well just call it Dante's Inferno at that point.
I mean, it's bad enough we've got the volcano eruption again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the Big Island volcano's at it again. There's more activity from it.
I know that there was a pretty bad eruption about 3 or 4 years ago over there, and I was tracking it the whole time.
Oh my god, it destroyed so much stuff on the Big Island. It wasn't like... They had to move a lot of stuff, and they're still recovering from all that, too. It's going to take them a couple more years still.
And I forgot that was like from a magnitude 6 earthquake.
Yeah, the funny thing is we never get earthquakes here. Well, hardly. I think there's only like one we ever had from volcanic activity, but that was it.
It caused the Lower Puna eruption.
Oh yeah.
But what
things
about
have
that
been
thing off the coast of California?
Yeah, I'm waiting on that.
gosh.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that prediction. You
The
know,
San Andreas earthquake, if that thing ruptures, it's game over for all California.
Well, I mean, what I actually heard, which is actually true, that California on San Andreas Fault is starting to break off away from the rest of the mainland. Actually,
well, they predicted that the state of California would actually break off and actually just, sink into the ocean.
sink and crumble. Well, the way how things are right now, I mean, I heard that it might actually happen. That prediction is not a fake prediction because
Yeah, that was a
Think
movie
about-
plot.
I know,
There
but
is
think
a
about
movie
this
on that.
though. Yeah, but think about this though. Think about that major earthquake that happened many years ago.
Yeah, which
They're
one?
saying-
Oh, the
They're
San
saying-
Francisco earthquake. Yeah.
But they're saying that there's another one that's going to be a lot stronger. That's way overdue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
I saw a picture somewhere where it happened back then, and it's like a fence area, and it was so far stretched out. It was like the land stretched that far. Like, daggum, that's insane.
Well, a lot of places got destroyed back then. I mean,
oh yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen again.
They they actually made a movie around that, and guess which
Yeah.
one it is?
Isn't it that 2015 San Andreas movie?
No. I'm talking about a horror movie that was based around the damage.
Oh.
Oh.
That was Wes Craven's Final Nightmare.
Oh.
Oh, I don't remember that one. I have to look that up.
It's the one where she's the actress and she's talking to Wes and whatnot and everything, and Freddy actually comes into the real world and the kid's freaking out and everything, and it's one that Wes decided been wanting to make for years.
Oh yeah, but anyways, Boombox, why don't we did? I mean, thanks for giving me those links, by the way, because this is some interesting shit we've got to do to talk about today, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's get right into it, shall we?
Yep.
Let's do it.
So Boombox, how'd you find this article? Just wondering.
There's been a lot of talk on the net about this, about how one of the hosts, she went full Karen on not just on G4 TV, but she went off on the fans.
Dang.
And she's going off and saying, "Oh well, I'm not here to entertain you like Olivia Munn and everything."
Ooh.
It's like,
You can't really stand Karens nowadays.
Oh.
It's annoying.
oh, crap. She looks like a bull. She's got like that bull nose ring, and
Oh gosh.
and all that, and she's just
Ew.
going off. And it's like, I'm sorry, Olivia Munn made G4 TV fun. She was in it just like Jimmy Kimmel back in the day before he got stupid and had the man show with Am Carolla.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
anyways, but like, so how do you think this is all gonna play out now? Like, cause I did hear a little bit about this, but I haven't really read much about it.
They are actually losing subscribers on G4 TV. They're actually I heard not doing bad on Twitch. And the other guy that mainly owns it, I forget what his name is on the top of my right now, but basically people have deep dived into his past where he says, "Oh, Republicans are racist," and all this other type of crap. It's just
But what have they done actually to make them so-called racist?
It's always just that assumption, that for political parties, that's the whole thing. That it's just like, if you nowadays it's like by association. Oh, if you support Trump, that you're a racist, sexist, misogynist, and you hear the same crap over and over again.
I don't know what it is about that. I mean, hey, I have nothing against girls, gays, trans, or anything like that. I'm actually for your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't bother anyone. It's like,
Yeah.
It's kind of like my thing. What I've actually been doing. It's like, Tango. That's a good example. I mean, I don't mind that they're transgender. It doesn't bother me one bit.
Oh no. But I mean, it's just like the whole thing with the. I mean, look how much flack Dave got a couple months back for his thing on Netflix.
I mean, that was kind of
And people threw him under the bus saying, "Oh, he's against these people and everything." It's like he's never been against anybody. He's
No.
never said anything about horrible about anyone. I ever know, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, let's just put it this way. And this is actually a family saying, by the way. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one.
Yep.
Yep.
I agree with that actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny how that's actually a family phrase that I actually managed to get. Managed to
good
pawn
you got
that
it.
off. Pawn that off both my mother and my grandfather. Oh well.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so you guys can still see this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it says right here, despite the best efforts of some of the within gaming over the last few years, sexism continues to be an ongoing problem for women working at any level across the industry, which that I can still see that. I mean, because how many times have you guys heard the thing how work is like a man's world, right?
Yep.
Ugh.
Well, hey,
God.
girls worked in World War II, and remember the famous poster, "We can do it."
Yeah, but here's the
Yep.
thing. I say bullshit on this because I'll tell you, I've been in the places where also, out to a bar, whatever, or I even one time went to a place where like people are playing Warhammer or whatnot. Nobody gives those girls shit. Those guys kiss ass to those girls that come in. That's why I've always say. And here's the other thing, there are good gaming girls out there. I mean, Felicia Day is even one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And she's always talking about she knows her stuff.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing about it, though, is like, I'm glad that they're actually starting to, I like to say they're finally breaking through that glass ceiling that they've been, like, basically stuck under for, like, so many decades, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because all these harder jobs seems to be, as they so-called claim, a man's job. That's why they always had the women doing all the stuff at home, all that stuff.
Well,
Oh,
the thing is that women should have as much rights as we do.
and they
Exactly.
do. They
should.
got they
And
do.
And you'd be surprised at how many women are now starting to get out there now, which is good. I say good for them.
I mean, the thing is that, there's plenty of women out there in the workforce. I mean, do you know how many are probably working for NASA right now?
Oh hell,
compared-
there's a shit ton. I mean,
Well, yeah.
I mean, I say good. You know what? I'm gonna say this out there. It's like women are just as capable of us as guys, right? It's 50-50.
Yeah.
It's equal.
Yeah, it is.
Why do you need to throw sexism at them? Why?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of drama because people have nothing else better to do but complain about something.
Yeah. It's just like the other thing which people bitch about and say, well, women don't get paid fair because of the wage gap, and or men get paid more because there's a gender gap, whatever. It's like, Kennedy signed into law years ago to make that equaled out, saying you can't pay someone different compared to a guy. That got written into law years ago by Kennedy.
Yeah, and it's still in there. That's
Yeah,
why
it's
they
still
have
there.
to do it equal. I mean, here's a good example. Think about what Rosa Parks did.
Yep, I
Mhm.
remember her. Legendary.
Yeah, now she was definitely a legendary black woman, and I will say that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt or nothing, but do you know that the United States is now starting to print new coins with prominent females on their coins now?
Yeah,
now.
I mean, yeah, for now. But but for decades, how long has it been always just guys on like the bills or the coins, right?
Well, yeah,
Pretty
but
much since the beginning.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
think about what they got rid of, and I wonder if it's going to relapse. Just like years ago, there used to be Native Americans on money. You know
Yeah,
And
wasn't
they
there
pulled that.
what?
wasn't there
They
that
pulled
one
it.
that had the gold coin Native American rate, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was the one, wasn't it?
I think so. I'm not for sure on that.
Yeah, the gold dollar coin. You don't really see those anymore.
Yeah,
Actually,
Sacagawea.
I got some for Christmas this year. Every year, my papa used to give us gold coins in a purple sack for Christmas. He passed away, so my father carried the tradition on.
Oh,
Oh,
cool. Did
that's
you get
good.
any? You got any dollar coins, right?
Yeah.
Oh, those are so cool. But you know what though? This I hate to say this, but I think you'll all agree with this though. This sexism shit, no matter where you're at, needs to fucking stop.
It needs to.
Yeah.
And here, I hate to say this, but part of the fault is at the Democrat Party. I hate to say that, but it's kind of true. They're kind of promoting this shit right now.
Oh, they always have. You
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I mean, the only time that the Democrats were even good was during FDR's presidency.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was the only thing.
Or
But
Kennedy's.
throughout the years and throughout the decades, they've become more and more corrupt.
Yep. And it's only going to get worse as time goes on.
Oh hell, it's already worse if last year we had all those so-called peaceful protests.
And then it became violent. And the more people keep getting killed, the worse it gets. And now we've lost the dang Redskins over this crap.
Oh,
And it's all because of these all these fucking snowflakes, basically. That's basically it. Because why can't we have, just go back to at least the 2010s even. Everything was
Look.
fine even still then.
The
Yeah.
2010s were my most prominent years and my favorite years. I wouldn't mind going back to 2018 for that matter.
Yeah, just don't go back to 2008 with the Obama economy crash. Don't
Yeah,
go
the
back to
Great
that.
Recession.
That was
Yeah.
his fault. And who was vice president at that time?
Of course,
Joe Biden.
Biden.
yeah.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly my point.
I still love
And
that.
now all this shit is happening again with the economy.
Yeah.
We're
I
at an
still-
all-time low.
Yeah.
It's basically we're going back in time a bit.
Yeah. Could talk about going back in time. I still like that stand up by Robin Williams. He's like, then you got stuttering Joe Biden. He says stuff that people with Tourette's will just say no.
That can't be cured, unfortunately.
But just on the overall topic of that article though, it's just like, you need to stop being sexist. Come on. Stop it. It's not good for you. It's not good for anyone else.
Just stop
It's
it.
toxic.
Yeah.
Quit assuming that there's sexism in everything. I'm sorry.
Look.
Everybody's got the
Oh,
same
it's always
chance.
these fucking snowflakes that are doing it, and I'm
Everyone
getting sick
else.
of it
Worse
myself.
is, if someone goes out there and literally starts pointing their finger at someone saying, "Oh, they're sexist," that's wrong.
Mhm.
This is why I decided to create this all-time show, this show of mine, to also give people a voice at the same time too.
Yep.
You need
Yeah,
to
it's
speak
just
out
like-
against all these people.
Yeah, it's just like I said with video games. Everybody's like, "Oh, well, we gotta cover up because men are just putting sexism out in the video games." It's like, what? Lesbians now don't like to see your pair of boobs?
I mean, I mean, I brought this up on the pre-show, but I'll bring this up on the live show. Even they even tried to silence someone that that's been working at my TV station, KHON2 Hawaii Local News. They've
Are
been
you
working
for
for at
real?
least like 30 years. Yeah, they've been working for at least 30 years. I think
I
it's like
can't
his
do
last name is
that.
Morris or something like that. But like they tried to silence him when he actually tried to speak out about the coronavirus being made in a lab, which is actually true. They cut the live feed, and that's why everyone here in Hawaii was like, "What the fuck?" And they realized what was going on. That's why a lot of
I
people are
don't
now
blame them
actually.
for realizing.
Oh, Hawaii is starting to flip now. It's
Yep.
because of that. That was really when KH12 did that. Everyone was like, "Why did they cut that off? They're trying to hide the freaking truth." Basically.
Exactly. They don't want us to know it. Look, some of these countries will literally hide all the information from the people and make them believe what they have to believe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they do
Uh,
it with
and
North
the funny
Korea
thing
all
is-
the time.
Oh, and here's the funny thing: this guy that's been working for KH2 for so long, he always does this little thing at every single live newscast where he does like a "Did you know" kind of thing, and he this is actually not even scripted, by the way. He gives you the fucking truth. That's why they usually don't cut him off, but because of that virus stuff, they cut it.
But why, out of all the things that he's ever covered, why cut him off with this one?
See, they're hiding the truth that coronavirus really was made in a Chinese lab
I mean,
because
if
it's a
the
biological weapon.
the people
How does it
deserve to
matter?
know.
It's already out there, and it doesn't really matter if the real information gets out or not. I mean, it does, but I mean, who's it saving face for?
I mean, well, basically, here's the funny thing. News have been actually getting a lot of heat because they've been trying to cut off from the truth now, and people are starting to realize, like, you got this one news story that's actually the truth, and then all of a sudden the news story or like whoever like just cuts off the live feed. It's like, wait a minute, they're hiding something.
Well, here's
Of course.
the reason that the whole given on that is, I don't know if you see it, but there's a thing where somebody has taken different news agencies and they all have the same introduction about talking about misinformation and all this other stuff, and
Yeah, and yet they're the ones giving you this misinformation. Go
Of
figure.
course.
And I don't believe this shit anymore. You know what? This
Yep.
has gone on long enough. And
It's
when
too
Trump,
far.
I loved it when Trump said the news media was fake. I loved it when he called their asses out. No president
Good.
has ever fucking done that.
Good.
Yep.
Because it's true. In
It's
fact,
true,
if
yeah.
People shoved him away, and now they're regretting it. It just goes.
Well, yeah. I
You
even know
know
a couple of
true.
people who actually were Democrats who are actually now regret being Democrats, including some local representatives here in my state. Even they're regretting it.
I mean, they should. I mean, hey, I voted for Trump on that very day. And
I can say it
kn-
myself. I
look,
actually also voted for Donald J. Trump.
I
Also,
noticed something about the voting statistics as they progressed. They were
Yeah.
being switched over to Biden's votes.
yeah, because it's already been proven. There's even a couple of lawsuits that have already ended, by the way, that they are redoing all this. So, what I heard from my cousin, by the way, and this is actually some deep information, is that if all this actually happens, Trump's going to be back in the office pretty soon, maybe by the end of this year, or maybe even the middle of this year.
Well,
Who
all I can
knows?
say is, I pray for the better, prepare for the worst.
Yeah, right
Yep.
now this is the worst right now, but it is all going to get better, hopefully.
Yep. Look, there have been times when we've been on the verge of the end of the world, and we made it out unscathed.
oh hell
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
No.
how the hell did we get out of 2008?
yeah.
We did all right.
Thank
Oh,
God
yeah.
we got rid of his. I hate to say this, thank God we got rid of his ass. That's one out of the way. Now we gotta deal with the other.
But they say that he's actually calling the shots in behind the scenes and pulling the strings.
Actually, it's actually Nancy Pelosi that's doing it. And
Oh.
she's the one that's behind it all, actually.
You probably
Because-
saw- oh, never
Yeah,
mind, go
because here's the funny thing. Every time that there's an impeachment trial, she was involved. Every time.
Yep.
Look it up.
You probably saw on my Facebook. One of my folks requested me do like a political drawing.
I
It's
just say
pretty
that
funny.
was all I gotta say was that was a big waste of money.
All right.
It was. I mean, all we heard for 4 years was about Russia, and they couldn't find a goddamn thing.
Yep.
Nope, they couldn't find anything. See, that's the funny thing. But yet, there's so much shit on Biden right now. Of course, the infamous trying to cover it. That one reporter, let's go, Brandon.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but I keep saying that because you know
Hey,
what?
it's
I've got
okay.
a couple of flags that you're not gonna believe this, but I've been seeing now "Let's Go Brandon" flags being hung around my state now.
Hey,
Oh,
maybe that's sparking some sort of big movement.
Oh, I've even seen Trump 2020 flags and 2024 flags that are still up.
I'm starting to see a lot more of Joe Biden's. I did that on gas pumps.
Look,
Yep.
that just goes to show that everyone's just choosing sides.
Oh, I think everyone's regretting when they voted for him, or not voted, but cheated. That's how I put it. Voter fraud.
Yeah.
But anyways, we got another interesting one here, and this is actually the main title of our show. There actually is now it's a reboot. So let me bring this up.
Okay.
So now we've got a reboot now finally.
Well,
Quantum
reboot
Leap.
maybe a continuation sequel. That's
Who
what
knows?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
well,
good idea.
I mean, I would say it's kind of a little bit of a reboot because look at how long it's been. Like when did that show first come out again?
The
If
mid 1990s.
if it came out 30 years ago, that was 1992.
Yeah, 30 years ago.
I can't believe it's been that long since 1992.
Yeah. And unfortunately, could you pull that up a little higher so I can see what the names at the bottom of the picture, Mighty?
Yeah, right there.
There we go. Yeah, and also last year Dean Stockwell passed away.
Yeah, which kind of sucks though.
Yeah.
But but yeah, from 1989 to 1993 is when they had this. And the funny thing is, I did watch a little bit of this too. Like there were some good old TV shows back then.
Oh, Quantum
yeah,
Leap was one of the
definitely.
best.
I mean, yeah, it was clean. It wasn't political.
no,
now everything's just political, and the fact that they're trying to convince younger people about this kind of stuff, that's just wrong. It ain't
Very
right.
wrong. Bunch of bullshit, if you ask me.
I
but,
grew up in a time when shows were fun and entertaining for all children. Now, it just doesn't seem like that anymore.
But it says right here, the possible return of Quantum Leap is taking a big step forward at NBC, of course. The network has greenlit the sequel plot to the 1989 time travel adventure drama that ran for 5 seasons on the network. The synopsis said, it's been 30 years since Dr. Sam Beckett, aka Scott Bakula, stepped into the Quantum Leap accelerator and vanished. Now a new team has been assembled to restart the project in the hopes of understanding the mysteries behind the machine and the man who created it. I kind of like how I like how this is. I like where this is going.
Yeah,
definitely.
great plot to
So
continue the story.
it's continuation because at the end he did vanish. I think right. That's how they ended it. I think.
Oh,
And now, there's a new team.
he came back. I can't remember the final episode.
I'll have to look that up again, but I kind of like how this is going because it's still continuing the same theme with that same machine, of course, but now there's going to be new people involved.
Well,
And
go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was going to say was like, and this is all like a continuation of like many years later, which makes sense.
That's a great idea.
I like it when shows do this.
Yep.
The boom blocks, what are we going to bring up?
I was going to say I don't mind the continuation, but I just don't hope they don't go woke and wreck the dang thing. Like all of a sudden, if it ties into this, saying, "Well, you got a decision to make. Who did I leap into? Oh, you leaped into a guy named that changed a whole thing about civil rights named Colin Kaepernick, and you need to take a knee at this game."
Oh, I hope they don't do that. Don't give them ideas, though.
Well, I'm just saying, because in one of the episodes, I think Sam Beckett actually leaped into Rosa Parks.
Oh.
I hope you don't mean that literally.
Yes, he did. He did all different. He even leaped into Oswald for the JFK assassination. And the thing was that even though he was in the body of Oswald, the barrier of his mind and everything, that he couldn't fix that part of history of what Oswald did to Kennedy.
Yeah, you notice how the thing about Quantum Leap is they did try to add a lot of like real life stuff to it, right?
Oh yeah.
But I don't know how they're gonna do it with today's timings. Ugh, it's probably I don't know. I don't like it. Maybe I don't know. There's all the possibilities are like up in the air right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they've done. Sorry,
I'm just curious as to see how this story continues because I'm actually interested to see where this goes.
Who knows?
I think is keep the current events of going back before 2013, out of it.
Yeah. After
Yeah.
2013, things got pretty bad.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, shoot, you see all this stuff where everybody's talking about, like you were bringing up, Summer of Love, all this other stuff,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah, definitely.
It's not right. But that timeline was my golden years.
oh yeah. I mean, for
Yeah.
a lot of people, it was. I mean, nowadays it's just now you just got the cancel culture, and see, that's the other thing I don't want to see in
Bull
this.
crap.
No, and
You know.
anyways, well,
Yeah.
going real quick, I just want to read this last part that's also interesting, where it says right here. Hold on, let me highlight it. So it says right here, in September, Bakula teased significant conversations about a revival. About a revival were happening. So there's a very significant conversation about it right now going on. So he was actually played a physicist, right? I think that's how you say it.
I think I'm not for sure on that.
Yeah, who involuntary time travels and fixes mistakes of the past by living in the bodies of others. Now, it says right here, this is what I don't know if this is gonna be good or bad right here. It says, the rights were a mess for years. I don't know if they're even sorted out now. That's always been the biggest complication.
Yeah. And with a lot of shows that does happen, or series. I mean, what was it? An anime series finally got all their stuff all cleared up finally, and that is Macross. Finally got all their stuff, cleared up and finally put off. And that I heard that's been messed up with like the past 25 years. So let's see what else we got here. Okay, but
here's the thing that I'm gonna ask though, that Boombox, I think this might
Yeah.
be an interesting question for everyone out there. If they're trying to fix the mistakes of the past, and the show's gonna be happening pretty soon, does that mean they're gonna try to fix the mistake of the election fraud?
If they did, that'd be great, but I don't know.
That would be funny if they actually did that. I
Like
would
I-
love it.
like I said, I would keep the current of events of like before 2013 out of it.
Oh yeah.
All that is it's just a mess. And then the other thing is you're going to have people all of a sudden just if you don't play it out the way that you want to their side, they're going to reek on the show and everything.
Yeah, definitely. But
Yeah.
I just say, I'm just saying though that that's a possibility that they could turn on their own network and do that. And you'd be surprised at how many good ratings they would actually get from everyone else though. Because everyone's been needing something like this to happen. This could be the possibility that they could turn something from, old from back then to something that's even greater now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's
Imagine
I mean,
if you
that's
actually
happened.
imagine if they actually had an episode where they fixed the mistake of the election fraud. Oh my god.
Well, it's just like the other TV show I was telling you about that. Well, that they're trying to bring back, that James Gunn wants to bring back, is Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff, because the other one lasted 2 seasons and then crashed, and it was like David Hasselhoff was only like in, I think I want to say maybe 2 episodes. That was it.
Oh wow.
And they decided to make Kit a Mustang. With what's his name? What's his name? Keith Sutherland as the voice for Kit. Yeah.
Oh wow. But yeah, I think overall though, I kind of think it is a good idea to keep the current stuff out of that, but I still think that would be something to actually have that as an episode. You fix the election fraud. You go into either Nancy Pelosi's mind or something like that, her body, or Biden's body. That would be funny as hell.
Not just
Like take
that.
control of them.
Well, not just that, but I'm just also saying that, there's other stuff like I could bring up that just became the 15-year anniversary is the the 15 years ago, they found Sean Hornbeck and Ben Owensby that were kidnapped by a guy that was actually living in Kirkwood, who was the manager of Emo's Pizza at the time. And and he was almost missing for like 10 with Sean Hornbeck. He was missing for like 10 years. Ben Ownby,
Dang.
he was like missing for like
Wow.
2 or 3 weeks. So maybe they'll put something like that into it to or something. It's very interesting on how this show could go.
No, definitely. But just to wrap up on that topic, I think like I said, keep the current events out of it.
Hmm.
Just just try to make it good at least. Come on, people, don't ruin an old show.
Oh, I know. It's like with the Connors can't bring up dead mom.
Oh man,
Can't bring up
when
the
they
dead
got
mother.
rid of Roseanne, that sucked.
Oh yeah. I understand the actors why they're not putting their 2 cents out, because these people still want to work, and it's you got to keep your mouth shut.
But there's still, I mean, if you're not happy about something, you can't. They can't silence you forever. They know that.
You have the power and the will and ability to speak out.
Oh yeah, you always do. But the thing is, also within Hollywood now, there's consequences for it. That's the problem.
I mean, it sucks though how they're controlling everyone now these days.
Yeah. So you got any thoughts on that, Kojak?
Well, I mean, in most cases I've seen with these reboots and stuff, it's usually never as good as the original. I remember watching the original, but I mean, we'll see. I mean, we have the newer media technologies, and they may pick some dynamic actors for the new series or continuation thereof. But we'll just have to see where it goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now we can go on to this final fun part. Now we get to the fun stuff.
All right.
So it says right here, Budweiser says you can find a golden beer can and you can win $1 million. Ooh.
Chance to have a golden ticket like feel.
Yeah. Just like the Willy Wonka. 5 golden tickets. Gee. I wonder how crazy people have already gone over this, though. That's the thing.
When something like this goes into the market, regardless of what it is, it can cause a crazy frenzy of people just racing to find it.
Yeah, it's what they want.
Oh yeah, and also their other thing is they're also talking about how you get an exclusive tour of the brewery, like areas that on the normal tour people don't get the access.
Oh, it's
yeah.
10,000?
Yeah, where it says basically right here, I kind of like their idea, their slogan of, live like a king, but, and it does say right here, Willy Wonka inspired giveaway, of course. So yeah, only instead of a lifetime supply of chocolate, one lucky winner will take home $1 million, though.
Yep.
And I'm liking that this is literally like a style feel instead of like the factory of candy and chocolate. It's like you get to go on a trip into the brewery factory. Does this mean
you get to drink as much beer as you want?
If that was the case, I bet you dig that. Anyone would dig that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one to say, to promote that, but I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, hey, live and let live after all.
Live like a king. That's what their phrase is for this. But yeah, that's how it looks basically. The thing is, like, it's hard to tell though in their cases, so you don't know what the hell you're gonna get, right? This is almost like that one phrase, "Life's like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you're gonna get."
Well, you got a small chance of knowing only because of one little tell here, and I'll let you know. Is where you grab the handle, you can actually see probably 2 beers right on that handle where you grab. Right there. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
at
I
least
bet
that
the
gives you a small percentage. If this is loaded up still automatically, you still got a small chance to know what you're getting before you buy it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe,
small
but
chance.
unless they found a way to actually do it on purpose to where you can't see it, but they also could have done that too.
Yeah, they could have done that
That
as well.
excludes bottles too.
So I'm assuming if there's only 10,000 of these, it would be like a few per state.
Mm,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Like I said,
Maybe there might be even some scattered over here on the island. I don't know. There's only
Hey,
one
you
way to
never
find
know.
out.
You might want to go hunting for it.
There's only one way to find out.
Hey, what if you were working in one of the grocery store warehouses and you accidentally found it?
Well, I don't know. So, and it wouldn't be it wouldn't be good to do that though. You would probably get your ass fired.
Yeah, but
yeah.
hey, at least you'd say you found one.
But
I'm
yeah,
not
it's funny.
saying
When I used to work in retail, and I actually had a whole back stock room full of alcohol, ran the bar inside of a grocery store, and packed the aisles and kept them straight. Well, you could do that. I mean, pack a whole packs of beer would bust open. You could just write it off and dispose of it, and all that kinds of stuff. It was quite a circus back there. But yeah, that's very well possible.
So you're saying you can pack up some food products and take it with you?
No, not exactly. What would happen is that you could there'd be accidents, like you might drop a case of beer and then it would splatter all over the place. Some of the cans or bottles would survive, and you can mark them down to almost whatever you wanted for anyone, including yourself, to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I find interesting. It says right here, you can still get in the fun and earn your own chance at the money. Just head over to the Sweepstakes website and print a golden can wrap.
What?
What's that
Okay, so
supposed to
that
be?
well, doesn't that kind of like render the golden can useless then?
Yeah, in a
It's,
way.
it's just a digital representation. It's like buying a lottery ticket, basically.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
boy, I don't know. I might have to look into this some more. I don't know actually. Who knows? But let the
I don't know.
madness begin.
Yep.
Let's just put it that way.
If you remember some of the scenes in the movie, like how a lot of people were just racing to candy stores to get all the chocolate to find it, you can imagine that's what it's going to look like in the beer cooler sections.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine it's all gonna be cleaned out every day.
It's going to be like crowd and people and everywhere just ready to get some.
Well, I haven't seen that yet. I mean, I still see Budweiser still stacked on the shelves and everything.
Yep, same around here.
Don't worry.
It hasn't.
Don't worry. It's going to be there's not going to be much in the next few weeks or so.
I mean, it will definitely boost their sales. I'll tell you that right now.
It will.
But no, talking about Willy Wonka. Oh man, I just tell you, if that would have been like, if you spoofed that movie with Budweiser, I think that would be hilarious as hell.
You know what?
Everyone
Oh,
wants
God. Yeah,
You know what?
that'd be. Yeah.
Like the
You know what? Just make a new movie now with Budweiser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
They did a remake in 2005. It was good. So why
Oh
not
yeah,
do-
that was cool. I love that
Well,
remake.
oh, I mean, that's the other thing I miss nowadays is spoof movies. It's that they were always mostly funny. I mean, with the Scary Movie franchise, and,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
and if you ripped off Willy Wonka for Budweiser, that'd be funny because I'll tell you, remember the part where the girl gets all big because she chews that gum because it's
Yep.
not right?
Became
Yeah.
revolutionary.
Yeah, I could imagine Larry the Cable Guy drinking a beer because it's not right. Getting all big. Yeah,
Maybe because of beer can.
no, he gets all big and everything, and it's like I warn you, people, stand back. Why?
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh
It's
my
like
god.
he gets all big and then he just farts it all out.
You know what? You know
Hey,
a lot of
we're
rednecks.
proud.
Hey, I think I had to say this. A lot of rednecks are going after these cans. You realize that, right?
Yep. I
Well,
bet.
not just rednecks, hipsters, everybody would be going after this.
Hey,
You know,
man.
Budweiser
I
doesn't
want
really
Budweiser.
Budweiser doesn't really put down a political message. I mean, they've done one after September 11th, and that's basically the biggest thing they've ever done, and coming close to politics.
Yeah, they don't want to get involved in politics. I'm glad, but you can imagine. Really, I don't know when it started. I guess it already started, but I guess over time, if nobody finds it, then people are really going to go mad.
Yeah,
Well,
I
there's
mean,
10,000 of them.
yeah, and back in the old days, Augie used to run one of the radio stations out in St. Louis, and when one of his baseball players on the Cardinals screwed up, guess what? He would fire them on air.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
and this player.
I forget, there was some players back in the 80s, and
I
people
know it
just
wasn't Ozzie Smith.
no, it was never Ozzie. Ozzie was is a really
Greatest.
good player.
Yeah.
Ozzie Smith, Willie McGee. I'm also going to say, Big Mac, Mark McGuire,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And Canseco too. He was in on the drum.
Jose Canseco. What was his name?
Oh, I know the greatest Padre player.
Tony Gwynn.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
say Fernando Tatis is up. Junior is up in the ranking for that nowadays.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Mighty, I gotta say one thing. I hate California because you guys stole pool holes. Yeah, I told people, I was like, if I go to a Cardinals game and it's versus the Angels, you know what I'm going to have?
What?
I'm going to have a sign that says, "Keep that poo off our field."
Hey, Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani are quite a big show nowadays.
Yeah,
Going back, going a little bit of the sports theme, I can't believe I've been watching all the stuff that Tatis Jr. has fucking done.
And look, he literally did a double jump. I'm not kidding. He jumped up and then he jumped up again in midair. I'm like,
Oh,
that's
I mean, I heard he's
insane.
actually the fastest. He could throw the fastest ball for being a shortstop. That's why, if you try to hit the ball on him, you've got no shot.
This guy's amazing. It's like he's not even human at all.
Well, so was Ozzie Smith. I mean, shoot, he was one of the best shortstops. He'd always do backflips and on field,
Apologies.
Oh my God.
I do gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
All right.
Tango, don't forget to invite me to one of your servers today if
Hey.
you can.
Just remind me
Alright.
a little bit later. Right now, I gotta go.
It's okay.
All right. Wish
Farewell,
you the
man.
best.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
Feel better, Tango.
I feel okay. Just still have a migraine going on.
All right.
Yeah.
That's why you haven't talked.
Well,
All
you
right,
prunes again, right?
Stay safe out there.
I will. Alrighty. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
getting back into the whole back with Budweiser. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's really going, in my opinion, it's really going to boost their sales up.
Oh yeah.
I mean-
every time someone does something like this, it's going to skyrocket sales.
Yeah. It's
Yep. All you gotta do is just find the golden can. That's all
Yeah.
you gotta do, and that's
Yeah.
basically what it looks like.
yeah, it's a
Can you
shame.
imagine someone doing the Willy Wonka skit when Charlie comes home with the golden ticket, doing that little skit?
Yeah, I
don't-
found the golden can. It's mine.
Dude, they'll probably do that. If it was found here, they'd do it on our local news. Have the guy.
Oh, if it was,
run-
if the golden can was found here, they would definitely post it all over the Hawaii news, all over.
Yep, they would.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's almost as if this is literally. It's almost as if it's a realistic version of the movie,
It is.
the
Yeah.
beer
Although-
edition.
Although, what if I find it?
Hey.
That would be.
You could
Wouldn't that-
focus on
hey.
that.
Hey, it's not.
Hey,
It's not
wait a
an
minute.
impossibility. It is.
Wait a minute. Would it make also like the furry news if I found it?
Yep. Hey, I have no problem with that. Let the others know.
I'd be the first furry with the golden can. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because.
It's cool. I think
Oh
that would
my
be
God.
great.
And the question is, man, would you drink the contents? Because all you need is the can.
Yeah. Hey, why not?
I would fucking drink the damn thing. Screw it.
Wait, what if there was a secret?
You just
code
need the
inside?
can. It doesn't say it needs to be full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
but still, I would enjoy that damn thing. You know that.
hey, I know you would.
I mean,
Come on.
shoot, you never know what type of besides $1 million, what other type of prize you might get out of there. I mean, crap.
Yeah, I mean, hey, what if there was like a secret code within the can and you had to drink the contents to get to it?
I mean, oh, dude, I just saw something.
Let's
Imagine
see.
if they, if they put out one of the prizes would be a Budweiser painted Ford F-150.
Oh my God. Oh my God! I hate to say this, but my entire family would shit their britches, and they would actually all want it.
Yeah. If you
Mhm.
know
Although,
me,
even though I don't drive, they would all want it. Everyone would be like begging me to, or just like to buy it off of me or something like that, right?
what kind
Yeah.
of car do I want? You ask something that's a chick magnet.
Shit. I would
Oh,
say,
I think that would. I mean, yeah, I'm bisexual. Yeah, I've already got someone, tango, of course. But it's like, how many people do you think are going to be attracted to that? Oh my God.
Me, I'm kind of more of a vintage car kind of guy.
Oh my God. I can imagine.
Me,
I mean, I know I shouldn't be talking about all this. It's like, what happens? What's gonna happen if somehow I get that? And it's like everything
It was not-
changes.
if
Well,
you
there's
got
$9
$1 million,
billion.
it would change. $1 million can change a person's life in a matter of a day.
oh yeah, well, also so do the prizes. That's like, sorry to cut you off, Kojak,
It's
but
okay.
I can't remember if there's another company that said that did something kind of like this, but it was we'll build a bar in your house if you win. That went on years
That sounds
ago.
cool.
Yeah, I think Coors. Yeah, I think maybe
Yeah,
it
of
was.
course.
Yeah,
If Bud Light should have done that.
ugh.
Budweiser. Doesn't.
I don't know about Bud Light.
I can't believe how Budweiser's doing this though.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
I remember when Bud Light used to do the whole dilly dilly commercials. That was funny.
Dilly dilly. Oh my God, that was funny.
I just
yeah.
haven't heard anything from that in a while. I think they pulled it.
Yeah, I think they did. After a while, when something gets like old, they usually pull it anyways, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
I like the one where they said, "We have your corn syrup. It's not ours."
Some of that
So,
stuff sure was funny though.
Yeah, no, I would have loved if they would have after that just ripped off my Python with the guard, going, "Hello, hello, yes, who is it?" That would have been great.
So I see
I
we've
like
hit the
that.
50-minute mark.
Yeah, it's almost time, and hey, we got through all 3 topics. What do you know?
Mhm.
Yep.
This is perfect. See, this is why this works out.
It's the
So,
bottom of the.
I was
Yeah.
just wondering, was there anything else we needed to cover before the end of the show?
Just a
No,
pothole.
that was.
Well, that's one thing.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Very good one.
yeah. I saw somebody put a thing out there for how to tell the city to do their job. So they dropped up a bag of Quickcrete in one of the potholes on the road.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God! You know what? I need to do that with my city because there's this one road. It's like absolutely terrible, and you're not gonna believe this. It's actually a road that they recently repaved, I think, back in 2018, and it's already for shit again.
Are you for real? In just 4
I'm not
years?
kidding you. It's already got potholes already, and it's got some big ass ones that a lot of people are like, you got the whole town bitching about.
Hey, you're
Yeah.
just lucky that some of these potholes don't lead to lava fissures.
Luckily, no, but still, I mean, it was because of all this weather we had. Everything got flooded. It made the potholes worse.
And it
And in fact, you're
eroded.
not gonna believe how stupid the city is. They're actually trying to put the blame on the Navy now. How is the Navy responsible for a city
How?
road?
The Navy?
Yeah. They're trying to blame it on naval facilities,
Oh my.
because the road is actually Lulule Naval Road, but yet it's owned by the city.
Yeah.
Explain
and
that.
Have we gotten that stupid?
Hawaii's that stupid. The Hawaii Department of Transportation, they're run by a fucking bunch of idiots. That's why I end up with all the big bucks.
Hey, you got a lot
And
of
all
respect on your name.
Hey, I end up with the big bucks. I end up with all the stuff, as you clearly know, and
Yep.
I end up with all the knowledge. And yet, I don't even have a college degree, and yet I'm smarter than all these idiots.
Hey, so you're
there's-
like one of the more high class people of Waianae. Is that the name of your place?
No, that's not the right town. It's called Nanakuli. Come on, get it right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
But look at this picture here. There's plenty of people that didn't go to college or dropped out of college that have gone on to onto stuff. Let's see, Mark Zuckerberg, he dropped out of college. You know,
Yeah, but now he's an idiot, though.
Steve Jobs never
Oh.
went to college. Bill Gates never went to college. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, go to college, you know, do all this."
Yeah, all college does is try to manipulate you, and it puts you into debt for the rest of your
And-
life.
And here's the other
oh,
thing.
not me.
Yeah,
Not me. I don't deal with
I went
any
to
of that.
college.
What, Kojak?
I never went to college for exactly for the reasons Red here mentioned.
Shoot. If anything,
Yeah,
I
put you
could
into debt. You're
Yeah.
basically if you go to college, what's kind of the point of it? Because you're gonna start off with a huge ass debt.
Yep.
You've got all these loans,
Hey, I
and
don't have
you
to deal with
basically
any
don't
of
want.
that.
And basically, most of the time, you can't even find what you're pursuing after.
Well,
Yeah,
not-
exactly.
That's
Well,
one
in
issue
fact-
I deal with.
In fact, did you know that all the knowledge that I have on all these signals, lighting, railroad stuff, self-taught? You probably didn't know. Like, I only did a little bit of trade school, just a little bit, but that's
Hey,
all I
there-
needed.
Hey, there's mechanics that have picked that stuff up from high school and put it into the work field, you know.
And
There-
yet, look at how much they're look at how good they're doing. They actually
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Here's how I put this, and I think all four of you, or all three of you will agree with this. You don't need to have a degree to be smart.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, that is true. I mean, hey.
I mean,
I-
half the time, I ask myself, how did some of these dumbasses even get these fucking degrees?
Yeah, I mean, hey, I took an astronomy class in college, and I did so well in it,
Well,
and
all
I
I got.
aced the final.
Mhm. Well, all I gotta say is there's a bunch of people that have the parents pushing money into some
Yep.
field, into some stuff. The other thing is, certain professors will deal with how you can get a better grade. You know, the other thing is, a lot of these professors I hear that are in these courses, yeah, they went to college, they learned about all this and everything else, but the thing is, they never spent a day out in the field.
Yeah, and it's like, and you know, for me, even though I've never went to college, you know, I've been on the field myself with all the stuff that I do. It's like, with all the stuff that I have, and like with what I can do, it's like, I'm kind of like set for life already. I just got to find a, you know,
Mhm.
better job. It's like, you don't need to have a fucking degree, because as long as you can show them you know what you're doing, they have to hire you, because you have to have that knowledge.
Yeah,
That's all you got to do.
I
that's
agree
simple.
with you,
Yeah.
That's the way how it works.
and
You have
that's
to have
one
that
of the
knowledge.
lessons I'm taught every day.
Well, of course, it's like with video game companies. Do you want somebody that just got out of college, or do you want Hideo Kojima to go in and pay the big bucks for something that can be actually awesome and outrageous?
And here's
Yeah.
the funny thing: most companies sometimes can hire someone, and they'll go for someone that doesn't have a degree because they have more experience and they have more knowledge, and they won't fuck up the job
And
either.
potential. Potential is what someone looks for.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
hell, you should have seen it. I've already gotten you should have seen all the job offers I got at one point. It's like for when I was actually fixing the barricades up for another company called GP Roadways. I mean, they actually paid me to fix some of their barricades like right on the spot. I mean, it's like they always like, and they actually brought them to my house. It's like, what the hell? They want me to fix these,
I mean, hey, nothing.
and
wrong
I did
with
it
that.
too. And I actually did it.
yeah.
Oh, and by
I
the
knew what I
way-
was.
Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, it was like pretty cool though. But you know, but yeah, you don't need to go to college. You don't need to have a degree to show that you're smart. Just basically, you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, people like in the furry fandom. It's like somebody said, oh, if you want to be a great artist, you got to go to college and take this art class and everything else. It's like,
Hey, That's not true. I mean,
No,
hey,
No.
it's
how
not.
do you
All
think
it takes practice.
how do you
That's the
think I
key.
made my character on my profile pic?
Like,
I did,
Practice, right?
Mhm.
and I've done
Well,
it for 9 years.
well, it's not just that. I mean, one of the things in art that has kicked up is what's that type that basically anybody can pick up off the fly. I forget what the name of it is right now, but it goes down. It's basically in the Midwest. It's that type of art style where somebody can just put something out and put it together. I don't care if somebody's carving something out with a chainsaw compared to,
Sculpturing?
well, not sculpturing, but it.
It
Shoot,
was something different though. I
yeah,
forgot the name of it.
Oh, I
yeah.
don't want to interrupt or nothing, but how did you get so Red? How did you get your first suit? Did someone make it for you?
Oh, that partial I have, it was actually given to me by an old friend who actually left the island.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Nobody
just,
ever leaves the island, man. Non-escape.
I would love to have my own first suit of my own, but monetary situation's not a good idea for me to just blow it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
but hey, well, thank you guys for a good show though, and
You're welcome.
we've hit the top of the hour, of course, and it's glad how we can always do this, and I'm always open to any ideas you want to bring up for next week's show.
Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
So let me do the ending. So anything else? Anything else you want to say before I do the ending?
Not that I can initially think of.
Don't
All I
eat the yellow.
got. Sorry, Kojak, go ahead.
Well, as far as everybody on the East Coast goes, don't eat the yellow snow.
Yeah. or better yet, don't or also don't eat the white stuff.
Don't eat yellow snow.
And don't eat the white stuff.
All
I think you know where that's going. I
And
think you
all
know
I
where that's
That's
going.
gonna do it for us.
And all I gotta say is if anybody is going for the Budweiser challenge, all I gotta say is good luck.
Yep.
It's gonna be tough unless you get lucky.
Or you're stocking up on a lot of beer.
Oh my god. Alright, well anyways guys, don't forget to subscribe and like for more episodes. You can find me on Twitter and Telegram at Mighty Red Wolf. We've got more episodes coming at you either Saturdays or Sundays. It's mostly Saturdays, but if you don't see it on Saturday, you'll probably find it on Sunday. And stay safe. Don't freeze your asses off if you're living in the Midwest or the East. And
You already are.
hopefully all this snow will go away over there. At least I'm in the one place where it never snows.
Yep.
So this is all of us signing off, and we will see you guys next, probably Saturday. Bye, guys.